This new generation, y'all do not want to work. So if you are in your 20s, I got some advice for you. Get you a job if you ain't got a job. The reason I'm making this video is because I done seen a 22-year-old, a 22-year-old ask his mom for an allowance. Did y'all hear me? I said a 22-year-old ask his mom for allowance. That's crazy, right? It's crazy. If you don't think that's crazy, you are probably who I'm speaking to right now. And you need to hear this, right? Go get you a job. Some of y'all nowadays thinking y'all too good to be working at these fast food places or McDonald's, Walmart, or some of y'all just think y'all too good for that. You gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start. If you gotta go get your ass a job at Taco Bell, McDonald's, any of these places that you've been saying, is beneath you, it's okay. Go up there and go stack up your money. You ain't gotta be there forever. You just gotta be there temporarily to get your money up. And especially if you living with your parents right now, the number one thing you should be doing if your parents ain't making you pay no rent or nothing like that, you need to be saving. You need to be doing something. Listen, you need to be saving, because the things that I know now, if I was younger, I would be rich right now if I was living with my parents when I had my job. I had my first job at 16. I had that first job at 16. I was already motivated. And you know how good that felt at the age of 16 to have a job? To be able to, if I wanted a pair of shoes, I can go buy them. When I went to school, I had all kind of things that people my age didn't have at 16. They still had to ask their parents. I was able to buy shoes when I wanted to. I had the phone. I had everything, man. I had everything I want. Clothes, whatever, jewelry, everything. And the thing is, I got it on my own. And a thing that I noticed is that a lot of people used to ask me, yo, how you getting all this? You rich, huh? And I tell them, no, I got a job. My first job was Walmart. Nobody clowned me or nothing. They were just like, yo, maybe I got to go get a job at Walmart. I was never that person that seen these type of jobs like beneath me or something like that. Never thought I was too good. So if you were stuck in that mindset right now, like, yo, I'm not finna work at McDonald's, you only hurting yourself. If you don't want to work at McDonald's, go find something else. You just got to be finding something to just get, so you can just be making any type of money. Because at 22, asking your parents for an allowance is crazy. It's wild, all right? It's wild. If you're one of those people at home right now sitting on your parents' couch and you still asking mommy and daddy to, for an allowance, or can you borrow money knowing you ain't got no way to pay them back because you ain't got no job? Look, man, you got to do better. You got to do better. Your parents probably ain't telling you, but they tired of giving you money. They waiting for you to get your first job so they can kick your ass out the house because you've been leeching off of them for so long. Not necessarily kicking you out of the house right away. They just, listen, they talking about it. They having that talk right now like, yeah, I can't wait to kick his ass up out the house or her ass up out the house. Go out there and get you a job and get the things that you want. Don't depend on nobody else to get these things for you. Don't depend on nobody for the things that you want. Go out there and get it, man. And like I said, when I was 16, nobody has ever taught me this. Nobody told me this. I always had my mom there. I didn't have my dad there. I got one of those moms that, hey, she was one of the moms that, hey, if I didn't have a job, I can still stay with her. I can stay with her for as long as I can, right? But I just knew at that age I was tired of asking my mom for money. I went and applied and got my job, my first job at Walmart, and I was working there and I was making so much money. But the only mistake that I made when I was 16 is I didn't save. But now I'm telling you this, so y'all don't have to go through this. When you get your first job, your mindset is on just impressing other people, stunting, doing this. No, don't do that. Don't try to impress nobody, okay? Because impressing somebody, you try to impress somebody, that's the quickest way to go broke. I'm gonna be honest with you. I went through that. So you ain't gotta go through it. I'm telling you so you ain't gotta go through that. Don't be trying to stunt on nobody. Get things because you want them, and that's it. Just get them because you want it. Don't get it because you think somebody else gonna think you cool, or none of that matters. None of that matters. It doesn't matter. So go get yourself a job And stop depending on mommy, y'all, because the new generation, y'all do not want to work. Y'all like that fast cash, something to where you can go work. I knew somebody like this that will get a job because they wanted one thing. They wanted something so bad. They got a job, they got that thing and quit the job. I don't want y'all doing that. I don't want y'all being like that. So I'm trying to be y'all big brother today, okay? I'm your big brother. I'm telling you what you should do, okay? What you should do, and it's gonna make you a better person, all right? It's better to start now than later, okay? You wanna try to get some type of foot up in the door and get that job experience. So that way when you done with this job, because you outgrow things, you might be heading towards a better career. So that's just my advice for y'all today. Go and get you a job, man. Stop depending on your parents. If you are over the age of 18, man, when you turn 18, go get you a job. 16, you still got homework and stuff. I get it. But 18 and up, go get you a job. Go get you a job. That's all I got for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you got any value out of this video, if you learned anything, if I put any thoughts in your head, let me know down in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up button. All right, hit the thumbs up button. All I try to provide to y'all is value, okay? Thank y'all for watching. JustBam signing out.